talk about married couples without kids. Listen up, okay? Because the Pope has a very strong message for you. Pets are no substitute for children. Francis has been a popular pontiff, as you know, since taking over as Pope, but the message that he delivered this week, it is creating a lot of criticism and a lot of talk. Here's a bit of what Francis actually said. Quote, "This culture of well-being from 10 years ago convinced us it's better not to have children. It's better that you can go explore the world, go on holiday, you can have a villa in the countryside, you can be carefree." Well, then he goes on to say, then in the end of this marriage, or the end this marriage comes to old age in solitude with the bitterness of loneliness. Did you get all that? I probably bumbled the quote, but I want to bring in Daily Beast contributor Amanda Marcotte. She will not bumble the quote. She has plenty to say about what the Pope said. And basically, it's a call for procreation over pets. You know, Amanda, he was touted as a progressive Pope. Do you still think he is after hearing this?
You know, I think the progressive thing has been overblown from the beginning. He's certainly more progressive on certain economic issues than his predecessor, but he has the same attitudes about birth control, gay rights, and whether or not married couples should be allowed to be childless as his predecessor.
Well, you wrote in your blog, you said, "My first instinct as a deliberately childless person myself, upon reading Pope Francis's remarks, was to think, if you could think having children is so important, then why don't you go first?" Now, he's the Pope, all right? He's pro-family. Doesn't it make sense that he would come out and say something like this?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And you know, obviously there's no big surprise there, but that doesn't mean that he's not expressing a sentiment that a lot of people who aren't conservative Catholic pontiffs also agree with. And I think that it was a perfect opportunity to push back and talk about the value of being childless. I mean, it's not for everybody, obviously, but you know, those of us that choose to go throughout life without having children, you know, we're making this decision for a good reason, for many good reasons.
Well, and there were a number of other things I was thinking about, right? The reality of loveless marriages, okay? There's people that can't have kids. The fact that animals, you know, look, I know a lot of people where their animals bring them so much love and comfort and balance in their lives. So do you think that you would like to see him come back and maybe address some of these realities and how that might have made people feel?
You know, I would love it if he would really sit and think about the arguments from the other side, why people don't want children, why they might use birth control to delay having children, all those things. I don't think that's going to happen. I do think it would be nice if he acknowledged how hurtful his statements were to infertile couples, at least. I think that's in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I'm one of those lucky people because of fertility. I have beautiful twins, and let me tell you, I'm glad to know, I hope to know they will be by my bedside at the end. Finally, I just got to get your response. There's a lot of criticism out there on the blogs about what you wrote, even saying that you're spewing anti-Catholic vomit. It's pretty intense. How do you respond to that?
You know, a lot of Catholics, believing Catholics, choose not to have children. Almost all believing Catholics choose to use contraception despite the Pope forbidding it. The very notion that I'm anti-Catholic is completely ridiculous. I'm supporting a decision that many Catholics make, and more generally, I'm supporting a belief that most Catholics agree with, which is that people should have a right and ability to decide for themselves if they have children and how many children that they want to have.
Amanda, thanks for being with me. Appreciate it.